What is up, my butter biscuits? So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Tana Mongeau yet again about this same old topic. I cannot believe this. I feel like Tana is just keeping it going. If you guys did not see, a couple weeks ago, well, maybe like 12 days ago, something like that, I did make a video on this specific topic because Thorne came out and made a song about Tana, and now she did a music video, and then now Tana is just keeping it going by filming a reaction video to this, as well as making more tweets and making more Instagram posts. And I do feel like at this point, it's literally just for attention. I don't think it's anything really too deep. And honestly, I feel like they're like low-key still buddy-buddy, and they're just like on the low blowing this up just for views and for attention, which I say, hey, everybody does it, whatever. I just wanted to update you guys on this topic because there are more new details about this. It's kind of funny though, because I do feel like Thorne has not made any comments on Twitter or Instagram about this. She just did her song, she made her music video, she put a Tana lookalike within that video, and then just kind of said, okay, I'm letting it go after this. But Tana is literally keeping it going. Like every other day she's making a new tweet about it or a new Instagram story post about it, and then now she's doing her reaction video, which we're going to be talking about within today's video. And I'm just like, okay girl, I think it's time to let it go. Like honestly, just let it go, because it's coming across like it's just for attention, it's just for views, it's just for clout on both of their ends, because obviously Bella took the time to make the song and the video about Tana, so clearly she wanted some type of views out that, right? Anyways, y'all, if you guys are interested in that topic, go ahead and keep on watching. If y'all are new here, make sure you guys hit the subscribe button, turn on your post notifications so that way you get notified when I upload a new video. Make sure y'all give this video a big thumbs up. I would really appreciate that, and let's go ahead and get into it. All right, y'all, so just in case you guys did not see my previous video about this, it's totally okay, because I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys a little bit of context right here. So this actually started a couple weeks ago because Thorne created a song called SFB, and it stands for Stupid Effing B Word, and that's obviously directed towards Tana, because just in case you guys did not know, they were dating before in the past. However, in my personal opinion, I don't feel like it was anything too serious. I feel like it was more so like friends with benefits types of things. Anyways, that's the vibe that they gave off about it. So she created a song, and Tana of course heard the song and saw all about it, and then she tweeted about it saying, imagine taking the time to write, direct, and fund an entire song about me called Stupid Effing B, and also being Thorne, shaking my effing head. This whole thing to me, y'all, cracked me up. If you guys heard the song by Thorne, just listen to it, just for like comical reasons. I just feel like it is just so terrible, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, girl, like, did you really, like, what? It's so bad. It's so bad that I'm just kind of like, okay, low-key, I have listened to it a couple times since filming that previous video, because I'm just kind of like, oh my gosh, you know, like you know how I mentioned before about like watching Trisha Paytas, it's like watching a train wreck. You know, when you hear something bad, you're just kind of like, wow, is that for real? You know, so I kept on watching it or listening to it. Anyways, so she filmed a reaction video. Tana filmed a reaction video to the music video, and I'm gonna go ahead and play some clips from within that video, so you guys can see Tana's reaction to the video. And I actually think that this video was hilarious. I know a lot of people have a lot of bad things to say about Tana, but I will give her this. She is funny. She makes me laugh. I've watched her videos several times before, and she does crack me up. And I think throughout everything, she just knows how to make fun of herself. And I don't know why, for some reason, everyone always talks trash on me for this, but I relate to that because I always crack jokes on myself. Like, I just like making people laugh, even if it's at my own expense. It's not self-deprecating, as people say, but to me, it's like literally just, you know, cracking a little joke. And I'm like, I feel comfortable within myself to call myself this or that. And I feel like Tana really does that as well, too. Yes, she has been super problematic in the past, and yes, she, you know, has done and said some messed up things, but at the same time, too, she did start her YouTube career at a very, very early age. She was like in her teens, and I feel like she's still growing. But anyways, go ahead and check out these clips that I compiled right here for you guys to check out.
There's been some music made about me.
Yo.
I've been feuding with Thorne, something that I really never wanted to happen. As y'all know, I've really tried to avoid the feud for years now. But she decided to release a record and music video, which we will be reacting to today. I already know there's gonna be some comments, you know, like, you guys loved each other, you dated. She's been calling me today. Obviously, she's not that fucking angry. She texted me a bunch of money emojis trying to make money, but if, is that too mean? Sorry, Bella. I'm like, if you made that much money on OnlyFans, why do you want to make money with me so bad? I have to stop. Honestly, I'm just talking all this shit because I've been angry for years and I want a box. Okay, guys.
Behold.
You're a dirty now you're staining my image. I burn it down.
I'm staining your image, Bella. I'm so sorry. Don't get me wrong. I'm one to stain some images. But I think that the national crime you just committed on sex workers everywhere is what might be affecting your image a little more than dating me. But go the off, shorty. You know, if that's how you feel, I think that says more about you than me.
As y'all can see from right there, they're just gathered around the computer having fun, cracking jokes at it, because they have all said that they do not like Bella Thorne. And what's really crazy about this, and I forgot to mention within my previous video, is I feel like things keep on coming up with Bella Thorne, because as soon as I filmed that video, I said, oh snap, I didn't even talk about it within that video. I feel like it was in spring of 2020, maybe even summer. I'm really not too sure about when the time frame was, but y'all can check back on my channel or correct me if you guys know. But Bella actually got put on blast by a jewelry designer who, I guess she had sent some pieces to Bella Thorne, and she like never gave her any type of credit whatsoever or paid for the products, and it was just all super shady. And it has been brought up time and time again that Bella is just a terror to work with. Like, so many people are like, I can't stand her, I do not like her, she's just very unprofessional, she's rude. And speaking of that, Imari, which is Tana's best friend, actually came forward and said some things about her too, which they posted within that video of the reaction. I'm gonna go ahead and read it right here, talking about how everyone is starting an OnlyFans because you did it first, you did it last, and then broke the platform because you sold pics saying you were doing the most when you weren't. When you weren't. Ain't nobody following in your footsteps. Apologize to your S workers, I have to say it like that, you know, because of YouTube, at Bella Thorne, and tagged her. And then here is the other one right here. Fun fact, actually really sad fact, one time I watched Bella Thorne's assistant cry because she screamed in her face that a grilled cheese she made was too bad and made her make her another one. This, to me, honestly, y'all, I just have to say, like, look, it's cool that Imari's speaking up now, but I really do hope that he spoke up in that exact moment, you know, and for some reason I do get the impression that he most likely didn't. However, I do understand if, you know, his best friend is dating that person. Y'all, I'm sorry, I don't care what. If my best friend was dating J-Lo, if my best friend was dating Jay-Z, Beyonce, I don't care. I'm going to speak up. I literally do not care who you are. If you're treating somebody rude over something like that and screaming at them about it, I'm gonna feel some type of way, y'all. I just have to speak up. Things like that get me heated. Like, I'm that type of person that if I'm in line at like Starbucks and somebody's being rude to the Starbucks barista and they start going off, I'm just kind of like, girl, you need to check your attitude or leave. Like, yes, I know it's not my business, but I just get heated. And honestly, I've worked retail for so many years that I know what it feels like. You know what I'm saying? I know being an assistant's not retail, but obviously it correlates. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I do hope that he spoke up within that time, because somebody needs to put Bella in her place. Honestly, like, at this point, I'm just kind of like, it's just been proven time and time again that she is just not a very good person, y'all. So anyways, this is what Imari finished us off with. Wish you the absolute best, girly, at Bella Thorne, but I'm not going to sit around and watch you call my best friend a stupid effing B word. So that's what he has to say right there. He actually went ahead and created a TikTok about this. I'm going to go ahead and play it right now, because they were clowning Bella Thorne because his TikTok actually had more views than her whole entire music video, which I'm like, y'all, this was literally produced and obviously put together by a, like, you know, a music production person, and it just doesn't have as many views as a TikTok, which is kind of a trip, because if you guys know, on YouTube, music videos get millions of views, and I believe the last time I checked her video, it only had 1.2 million views, and his TikTok has 1.7 million views. So get and check this out.
Once upon a time, my little sister went to a Bella Thorne meet and greet when she was in like 5th grade, 4th grade. And the only thing she has to say about it is that Bella Thorne was rude.
Mood. So as you guys can see from right there, Imari is saying that his little sister even said that she was rude. And honestly, at this point, I would really believe it. So many people are coming forward about Bella Thorne, saying that she is just, you know, terrible to work with. She's a horrible person. She's very rude. She doesn't pay them. So many people are saying that, which we'll get into in a little bit, because Tana actually threw shade at her for that on her Instagram story post. But I did want to touch on this one topic that she mentioned within her reaction video that I thought was kind of funny, is Bella Thorne is basically saying that Tana used her for clout, but Tana came forward within her video and said, no, I'm not using you for clout, I use Jake for clout, which I find very ironic, is that Jake Paul is more popular than Bella Thorne. Honestly, if you guys think about it, like, look at his views, look at his like overall views within his videos, and then now he's just being talked about in the mainstream news, which is a trip. So I definitely think that that's funny within that point, because realistically, I don't really feel like Bella Thorne is like that relevant, honestly, y'all. Look, I'm 31 years old. I do feel like I am a little bit too old to be knowing about these younger Disney people, because I stopped watching Disney when I was probably like 14. So I really don't know about them. And I know Bella Thorne was on some Disney show. I don't know exactly what it was, but honestly, I never really heard of her until Tana, but that's because I watch a lot of YouTube. So anyways, you guys, going into this right here, Tana Mongeau throws more shade at Bella Thorne on her story. She says, looking to hire a surplus of the best YouTube editors, expanding the content team this 2021. First things first, more editors. And I'm not Bella Thorne, I'll pay you. I just think that's funny throwing shade at her because so many people come forward and say things like that. Honestly, you know what? This kind of reminds me that I really do kind of want to reach out to that jewelry creator that was sending Bella Thorne some pieces to see if she ever got any type of pay for that, or if Bella just left her on red, because that like really bothered me. I was like, this poor girl is literally creating jewelry for her custom pieces, and then she just does her dirty and just does not even give her a shout out. I think it's so messed up. But anyways, you guys, so this is a person right here who I don't know who he is, but his name is Jason Wonderland, or Jason in Wonderland. And then shade is for lounge, not for throwing, but in this case, throw it all hunty, I love you, at Tana Mongeau. And then she posted this, Tana Mongeau posted this on her Instagram story and said, even funnier that Jason, who worked for the devil for years, is posting this. I'm dead. So obviously more and more people are coming forward and saying, hello, Bella Thorne is really, really shady. So anyways, he also posted this picture right here and she reposted it. And he said, sleeping a little bit more peaceful tonight. Thanks at Tana Mongeau. And then she said, justice do be hitting differently. Ha 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 ha. So obviously a lot of people are coming forward and saying more and more things about her, which I kind of feel like at this point, like I said before about everything, there's no smoke without a fire. Look what happened with Ellen DeGeneres. I don't know if y'all remember when Nikki Tutorials came out and said that she was rude, and then everyone came forward and y'all, they went into that whole entire like investigation into Ellen DeGeneres to see like how the workplace was, and she had to come forward and make kind of like a half-assed apology, which everyone was still kind of like, girl, really? You call that an apology? I just would like to know what Bella Thorne thinks about this. I kind of want her to speak out. Like, I feel like she should make a video about this, only because I'm being Metiche and I want to know, like, what she has to say about it, you know? Like, does she really view these things as people, like, chasing clout, or does she actually take accountability for her actions? But anyways, you guys, this is the update to that previous video that I had made. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on this, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace out, Girl Scout.